think collage is the art form of the 20th century, not to mention the 21st. It's not extraordinary or rare.
Dave Brown, they sampled him for the...
I would describe Nick's artwork as magical because a lot of his art just takes you to a whole different world.
Nigga's a raw artist.
And the kids love it.
The process he takes to get your idea from idea to on the skin is unmatched. The guy's phenomenal.
Graffiti is everywhere. You can see it on the sides of trains, walls, buildings, trash cans, and billboards. Cities around the globe have been battling this for decades. Some think graffiti is irritating. It is vandalism, a result of street kids crying out for attention. But a growing number of people consider graffiti more than a nuisance. They see it as an emerging art form. This is the story of an artist who has been tagging everything from walls in the city to the skin of his clients. This is the story of urban legend Nick Lopes.
My mother used to give me coloring books with crayons. I got in trouble one day. My mom took my coloring books away because she knew that this was something that I really enjoyed doing. And she ended up giving me a blank sketchbook, and she's like, yo, you know, no more coloring books. She's like, now we're gonna go and make our own coloring book. And I was very upset about that. But it ended up turning out to be a better thing, and a lifelong passion was created.
As a child, he enjoyed coloring in his favorite characters such as He-Man, Transformers, and the Roadrunner. Nick got into the art of graffiti in the 3rd grade. Together with his friend Angel Taylor, they began to incorporate bubble-style slime letters along with their favorite fictional characters of the late 80s and early 90s.
In a nutshell, we used to have a lot of influences from the video games back in the day. We used to have Mario Brothers, Zelda. We used to have a lot of cool cartoons back then. So we used to incorporate this, Darkwing Duck, The Simpsons, all these. We do like slime letters that were like bubbled, like bubble letters. And, you know, like I say, putting the letters together with characters, and then this was like primitive graffiti.
Growing up in Cooper City, Florida, Nick got involved with graffiti and decided to take his art to the streets. Doing it mostly for the love and passion for his art, Nick would tag on walls or anywhere he felt would be a great place for recognition. Creating a buzz around the city, it seemed that there was really no place safe from Nick and his spray cans. The art of graffiti came with its risks, such as trespassing, vandalism, and fleeing from authorities.
I got roped off painting a racquetball court in Pembroke Pines, and that was considered a 3rd-degree felony. So got a lot of felony charges as a juvenile, assault and battery on a Leo, escape from a jail cell, police car, a lot of bad stuff that I kind of do regret today, but at the same time, trouble builds character.
Yeah, something's got to change. I can't keep going on like this.
As I got older, I started to pursue the art avenue more. I started picking up stuff on my own, like doing airbrush t-shirts, airbrush murals, graffiti murals. Being a felon was very hard to, you know, work the employment thing out because I had a lot of companies discriminate against me. Companies I went in and I worked for honorably, but when I'd go to move up in position and they found out that I was felony, they'd terminate my employment.
He eventually attended Broward College, where he held a part-time job and pursued a 2-year degree in graphic design technology. Today, Nick is one of South Florida's most creative and inspirational artists. Pursuing a career in the tattoo industry, Nick is currently working in an upscale art studio where not only they do tattoos, but also do graphic design and video production as well. With great expectations, Nick is greatly rising to be one of the most well-known artists in Broward County and Miami.
I've known Legend for quite a while now. I actually ran into Legend at a warehouse, and I met him because he was unloading racks and racks and racks of spray paint. So I thought to myself, okay, either this kid knows how to draw with spray paint really well, or he's just vandalizing all of Miami. Either way, I like to make the acquaintance.
With Nick being extremely dedicated to supporting his family and his art, he takes his time and puts every ounce of passion into creating you the best piece of artwork you can put on your skin. Working with his clients and collaborating ideas to give the person a unique vision of the piece remains the reason Nick maintains a large and loyal fan base in the local area.
I would describe Nick's artwork as magical because a lot of his art just takes you to a whole different world. But there's a specific one that means a lot to me. And it's one that he drew towards the beginning of our friendship, which was of a tree with pink leaves. And he said that he drew that because it was an aura that he felt from us. And from then on, I felt like that was just our, the beginning of what we were becoming.
Living up to his name, Legend continues to pursue a career in the tattoo industry and is motivated to stay on a focused path to the top.
My future goals are pretty simple. Ultimately to be happy, and I think for one to be happy you got to balance out your time and money, because too much of either or is no good. I got a great family and got a great girl.
Obstacles in life can either defeat us or cause us to fight even harder for what we love. In Nick's case, he let the people he loves and who mean the world to him be his inspiration to persist and persevere.
Would I have done anything differently? I think that, yes, in a way I would have, but at the same time, not really, because I wouldn't be who I am today, you know? So I don't think I really would change anything. I felt like, especially with the charges and stuff, like with the felony charges, like I would like to have gone back in time and never got myself in those predicaments. But I feel now that if it wasn't for those, you know, actions, that I wouldn't have done the things that I've done. I wouldn't have took drastic measure to try to be successful, and I probably wouldn't have taken my art serious. I probably would have backed out like a lot of other people did, and basically, who knows what the fuck would have happened.